rising, everyone. Top of the morning, grand rising. All of that good stuff. Hello, 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 everyone. So you guys know when the weather permits that I am going to be in nature, right? Yes. Let me get situated as I begin my morning walk. So you guys already know that I'm all about this nature walking life, right? This is my life. I'm all about this life, right? So grand rising, top of the morning, all that good stuff to you guys. I hope you guys are having a wonderful start of the morning. It is beautiful here in my neck of the woods. Greetings from my neck of the woods, all the way from Tennessee. That's right, Tennessee. It's nice out. Although I have on my jacket, I'll probably end up taking it off once I get to walking and I get hot. But even with that, even though it's really nice outside, I think it's supposed to get in the 70s today. I am not taking no chances because we've gone in a week from 40s to 70s in a week. So I'm not even playing with this weather. Although you know that I absolutely love nature. I'm a nature bug, right? I like all that good stuff, but this fickle weather, I'm just not, But greetings, greetings, greetings. You know what? I'm already starting to get warm. You guys hold on just a second. I had my selfie stick and it broke. The little screw thing came off while I was trying to get it together. So I'm going to go ahead and take off this jacket. You all give me a few minutes while I do that. I'm going to take off this jacket. Because, honey, yes. Take off this jacket now. I'm not even going to play like that. Okay. Put back on my backpack. And your girl is back. So, yeah. Okay, top of the morning, top of the morning, top of the morning. Good morning. So I'm going to have to hold this darn thing. But before I start to walk and get into what I want to talk about, let me go ahead and open with my intention. What prayer? Okay, guys. So I like to set my intentions before I walk or before I do, anything. I'm really intentional. You guys know that. You've seen my videos. So I really like to just set my atmosphere just to put the right energy out there, the right frequency. So let's go ahead and get right into this intention walk prayer. Okay. As I walk, let me stop first. As I walk, I ground myself in the present moment. I release any tension and I align my mind, spirit, soul, and body. Whew. Align my mind, spirit, soul, and body with peace and clarity. With every breath I take, I breathe in fresh energy. With every step I take, I walk with purpose and gratitude and openness to receive from my spirit team. May this walk nourish my soul and bring me even closer to my highest self. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Let's get this popping, y'all. So, I hope everyone is having a great top of the day, top of the morning. I'm going to bring you guys along with me as usual. So don't worry, I got you. So, God, I can just feel this sun just beaming down on the back of my neck. It feels absolutely good. The wind is blowing. And I just feel like I'm just like, ooh, just swaying. It's gorgeous. I love being out here in nature. I love aligning and connecting with nature. That's my life. I'm all about this life. You know that I believe that for me personally, that it has so many healing properties, so many benefits for being out here in nature. And that's what I do, right? Have to do it, especially in this beautiful weather that we are having. So fam, let me first give shout out to my soul tribe that I am tribing with, which is Truth Zone. Shout out to Truth Zone Production and everyone that was on his live last night. Forgive me if I don't remember all of your names. The panel are absolutely wonderful, wonderful content that they have last night. The conversation was off the chain. It was enlightening. It was powerful. And I always get so much from when I tap into his show. I absolutely am grateful for being led to his channel. So if you guys have not tapped into Truth Zone Production, go over there and tap in. I absolutely love the brother and the people and the other brothers that he have on his panel. I absolutely am starting to vibe with them. I love their energy. I love their openness, their honesty, and they just be on point. They just be, spilling the truth, giving you all the tea on truth and everything that's going on in their perspective. So I respect that. I love that. I vibe with that. So greetings to everyone in the chat. Greetings. Hello. I can't see without my reader. So greetings to you all. I want to acknowledge you all. If you're coming in, did my camera go out? If you're coming in, why is it dark? If you're coming in to the live, give the video a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe, and all this good stuff. Did I just go dark, guys? Did I just go dark? What happened? What happened? Hold on, guys. Just a second. Let me see what's really going on here. Okay, let me turn off the Bluetooth because I just went. Am I still dark? Why did this thing just go dark like this, guys? It just went totally dark. It is dark. Okay, guys, what I'm going to do, because we have lost connection, not lost connection, but I can't see anything. My screen is totally black. I don't know what's going on. But let me go out and come back in and see if that helps. Sorry about that, guys. What is... Okay, y'all see me good? There we go. Don't be playing. I'm gonna get it. Thank you guys for being patient. But as I was saying, I was listening to Truth Zone last night. I was tapping into the panel. And it was absolutely an awesome discussion. So tap in over there on Truth Zone, and to everyone that's on his panel. Consider them my new tribe family. So yeah, with that being said, hello, how y'all doing? Good. So with that being said, family, I want to open this discussion. Let's see what we're going to talk about. There's so much going on, guys, that that's on my mind that I want to talk about. I think one of the biggest things that I want to talk about this morning, family, is about distractions. Oh my God. You guys know there is so much going on. So much going on. And I don't really like to, I don't really want to get into calling a lot of stuff out, because we know a lot of stuff that's going on, even with those that are in leadership and things that are going on with the DEI. It's just a lot going on. So I just wanted to really encourage us to stay focused. I know I said that so many times in my other videos, but right now I believe that reigns so absolutely true. Man, if you're not really grounded, and if you don't really know who you are, I don't know how people are really going to pivot or navigate through all of this Some of it's foolery, but with all of this stuff that's going on, I just encourage you to make sure that you get out in nature, that you're grounding, just so that you can keep your mental, uh, physically, emotionally, psychologically, that you have a grip on all of that stuff. Because, baby, with all of this stuff that's going on, I know it's going to be, people are going to be affected by it in some type of way. And that's why I think it's really important for you to really be trying to get your mind together, really trying to get your body together, really finding the right people to align with, to connect with. I think that's really going to play a big part in us navigating through all of this stuff that's going on. Having the right people that we can lean on for support, having the right people that we can use as sounding boards to, to go to vent to or get words of encouragement or words of enlightenment. I don't think this is a time for us to try to be doing a lot of things solo, because we're going to need each other. Whether we want to or not, I think it's going to come down to that. And aligning yourself with people, finding the right people, whether it's family member, extended family, whomever, is going to be essential. And not only just your growth, but in navigating through everything that's going on. People are can so easily be, they can affect people in a lot of negative ways. A lot of people are not as strong as others, and that's where, your extended family come in, and you having people that can uphold you, that you having people that got your back. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's really, really important that we are checking in on each other, that we are loving each other, that we are supporting each other, and most importantly than that, that we are finding the right people to align with. Yeah, we need people in our corner, we need the support, but it's going to be essential that you still are aligning yourself with the right people, and understanding, with that being said too, that everybody is not in the same place at the same time. Everybody has not, what's the right word I'm looking for? Everyone has not awakened to truth at the same time. It's going to take people a little longer than others. That's where grace come in there, giving people, extending people that grace, understanding, and love, and just helping them to understand what's going on, being able to not be judgmental for those that we think that has or has not arrived, but we're showing grace to those that need it the most, or we extend that love and support to those that needs it, right? So, and the reason why I'm talking about being distracted, because let me just say this, and I watch a lot of YouTube commentators or content creators, and some of the ones that I started off watching, I no longer watch or follow, because I'm seeing through the foolery. I'm seeing through the narrative that they're spinning. I can't really explain it, but when you know, or you just have that discernment, you kind of know when people are fully feeding you bull crap. You kind of know when people are not being truthful, that they're trying to sway you to think a certain way. They trying to sway you to believe a certain way. And the things that's just coming out of their mouth, whether you are tapped in or not, you can just have the discernment or intellectually knowing, this just don't sound right. You know that old cliche that we used to say, something in me just telling me something ain't right with this gut feeling, this thing. I can't put my finger on it, but something ain't right with this. That's your intuitiveness. That's your intuition trying to lead you, trying to guide you, trying to get you to see something. And sometimes people don't know what name to put with that, but that's exactly what that is. I know when I was growing up, I used to be very intuitive. I'm still very intuitive, tapped in, and I didn't know what that was. I was like, I can't go here today. Something is just saying, don't do this, though. You can't go this way today. Drive this way. You can't go to this party tonight. You can't go to that club tonight. And for some reason, me personally, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't go because something in me was just saying, no, this ain't a good time. This ain't a good night. This ain't the right Saturday. You may want to stay home, and every time I follow the leading of that voice that was inside of me telling me not to do something, it never led me wrong. Never. And I think because the way that we were raised, brought up, the teaching that we was given, whether it was, from our parents, our grandparents, or a church or whatever, a lot of those teaching, a lot of things that we taught now have become very questionable, right? For me personally, I'm only speaking from my perspective. I come from a place or from a setting where I was tapped in for over 20 plus years in this in church. I just go and say the in church. I'm not going to say the name, but I was very tapped in, very dedicated. But the last couple of years before I left, I just knew something was pulling me in a different direction. I was so hungry and I was so thirsty for more than what I was getting, right? I was wailing and crying out to God that it's got to be more than this. It's got to be more than what I'm experiencing, more than what I'm being taught, because at that point in time, I had just become complacent. I'm going because I've been going for so many years, and it was just the right thing to do. It was my foundation, but it was something still that was tugging on me. It was something inside of my soul that I was hungry for, and I didn't know what that was. I just knew it was something outside of my comfort zone. I knew it was something that was outside of what I was getting and what I was being fed. It was something inside of me. When I tell you guys, when I used to be in service, I used to wail. It was so deep and so, I've never experienced my soul crying and wailing like that. I didn't understand what that was, what I was going through, what that meant, but I just knew that I had to get out of those four walls because something was pulling on me. Something, my mind was speaking to me saying, this is not it. Don't stop here. This is not the end all, the be all. It's something more it's something more that I'm needed to show you. These are the kind of conversations and things that was going on in my mind and in my spirit. So I knew there was something more. And I know the reason, let me just go back. The reason I say about being distracted is because I come from a place or come from a situation where I know when I'm being fed some crap. I know when something don't agree with my spirit or my soul, because I've been in an environment where what's the word? I just know because I am in alignment with my spirit team. I'm in alignment with my higher self. I'm in alignment with the Most High. So my own personal experience and what I have learned and been taught over the years has given me the wherewithal to discern things that I need to be discerning of, if that makes sense, right? So all this stuff that's going on in our world, all of these different uh, things that's going on with people being fired from, being dismissed. And I gotta watch what words I say. Being dismissed from their employment, people jobs are being threatened, and it's just so much uncertainty. And if you're watching a lot of these social media platform people, nobody, in my opinion, is on the same page. And I'm not saying that. I know everybody has their place and everybody has their job to do, or they have their purpose to do. But when you're talking about the awakening and the spiritual aspects of things, it shouldn't be so divided and so, it's coming from so many directions and people are saying so many things, and it's so confusing, especially to those that are on the personal and spiritual journey. And this is the beginning of their spiritual or personal journey. And I think it's imperative that they are receiving the right information, that they are not being confused, that they are not being led astray. This is not the time and the place to be playing like that, to be spinning false narratives, giving people false hope, giving people false information, especially, and I'm going to say the word babies, but I don't mean that in the disrespectful way as they, just meaning that they are at the beginning stages, like I was when I first came into church. They call you a babe in Christ because you're just learning. You're just coming into the knowledge or the awareness or the wherewithal of everything. So you just in those baby steps or baby crawling stages. That's what I mean by that. No disrespect at all. But I know that there are a lot of people that are in the beginning phase of their spiritual journey, this awakening stage. And these young people, they own it now. These young people is teaching me a lot. They are on point, they on top of it. But you still have a lot of people, a lot of young folks and older folks too, that are questioning, that are seeking, that are searching, that are navigating through all of this, trying to find solution, answers, and all of that stuff. And that's why I say that a lot of these people are deliberately putting out false information. If you just tapped in, family, you can just see, it's so clear. You can just see right through the foolishness. And if you have that insightfulness or the discernment, it just becomes so apparently clear that these people have a, I got to watch my words. These people agenda are not for the good of humanity. They're not good for the people. But when you have people that's coming in that don't know that, and they just taking everything that people say and that they're doing at face value, only to come to learn or down the road that, that these people was full of malarkey, right? I don't want people to have to go through or spending months and years of being or attaching themselves to the wrong people, to the wrong platforms, when their intentions are not pure, their intentions and their motives are not sincere. And if people are not tapped into the discernment, family, they just going to be led astray. They just not going to know. But again, also, I understand that everybody's going to have to arrive at that point or at that space of awakening at their own pace, at their own time, right? I understand that. I get that. But my whole heart and my whole sincerity is that for people, us, everybody, to just have a keen sense of awareness of what's going on around us, being able to decipher what's truth, what's not truth. And I know that comes with growing. And good. How are you, sis? Oh, wonderful! Enjoying this beautiful weather. Yeah, you have a great walk. Thank you, sis. So I understand that, but my heart really is for the people. My love is for the people. That's one of the reasons why I began this platform, to inspire, uplift, to motivate, and to encourage people, not with just my life experience, but with information. Um, you heard the cliche that knowledge is power. And if we don't have the right knowledge, the tools and techniques to be able to sift through all this stuff, and then a lot of people is just going, hi, how you doing? Are just going to be lost in the sauce, so to speak. So that's what I'm saying, without going all around the America to get my point across. But I just want us to be aware and to just stay focused. Don't get caught up in all the stuff that's going on, and get all, especially if it's going to make you operate in fear, or it's going to have you feeling some type of way. It's going to have you feeling defeated. It's going to have you feeling alone and lost. And I think that's one of the agendas too, is to keep people in a perpetual state of fear, of not knowing, not what to believe. That's when you have to be at a place where you're gonna have to be tapped into your own intuitiveness, your own discernment, and you have to get there. You're going to have to get to that place. Everyone is, because it's going to come to the place when you're not going to know who to believe, who to trust, or whatever. And it's getting to that now. I can just sit back and turn on any YouTube channel and look at certain people, and I know that you can just see it on them. You can almost smell it on them that something ain't right. Something ain't right with what they're saying. Again, to go back to everybody spinning so many different narratives about the same darn issue. And I think that's another reason why there's so much upheaval and so much confusion about church. You have, going back to the church sector, that you have one God, supposedly, and you have all these different religions speaking about the same one person, but it's coming in so many different forms, and it's coming in so many different under so many different umbrellas, that we're talking about the same person. Why is there so many different aspects of this one person coming from so many different sectors? It's just a lot of stuff just don't make sense. And so if it don't make sense, you have to start doing some deep diving, doing some research, and start really questioning some things, really trying to get some answers to some things. If it don't make sense, then question it. Just don't take everything somebody is saying at face value. Not even me. I deep dive, and I go and do research, and that's what really led and poured me out of that 20-some year structure of religion, is because I was seeking, and I knew it was more. Not only was I was seeking it personally, but my spirit and my soul was seeking and pulling on me. It's time to wake up. It's time to open your eyes. It's time to have eyes to see, ears to hear. And that's what led me on that journey to where I was finally able to sever ties with that sector, right? It's personal. Everything that concerned me on my spiritual or personal journey is personal. This right here, between me, my spiritual team, the Most High, is personal. My beliefs, my morals, my values, all of that to me is personal. Although I'm I'm married. I still have my own, I'm still my own unique person. I'm still my own person with my own thoughts and my own belief system. And uh, and I think everybody should have that right. It's just my personal opinion. My husband and I met in church, so that's one of the things that we were, when we went to counseling and marriage counseling, it's one of the things that my pastor, may he rest in peace and love still, what he taught us, I never forget, over 27 years ago, he said, remember that you still are your whole unique self. Never forget who you are, that you are separate, unique, and you whole. Don't ever lose that. And I think a lot of us lose that identity and we lose that self part of ourselves. So that's all I'm saying, family. So again, shout out to the people in the chat. You know your girl don't have on her readers, so I can't see, but I want to acknowledge you, gratitude to you. Thank you for tapping in. If you have any questions or comments, I'll go on the playback and I will look at it and I will respond accordingly. But thank you. If you're coming in, give the video a thumbs up for your girl just being out here in nature, aligning myself with nature, communing with nature, all of that good stuff. So let me just show you what it is, if y'all can see. This is just one little trails that I go on. So this is just one of the places that I come to walk. It's just really beautiful. It's just really serene. I'm about to come out this shirt too. It's just really beautiful. It's really serene. I have to get out here in nature. I've been aligned with nature even before I know, even before I had an understanding of what being aligned or being tapped in with nature meant or means. I've been doing it since I was a little girl, and I didn't understand why I was so connected to nature or why I was always drawn to being outside or just being under the stars or being out in the grass. I didn't have no notion of what that meant. I just knew that I was always connected to nature. I thought it was because the things that I was going through as a young age, just being outside and being outdoors in the openness and talking up to the sky, talking in the sky to God, that was what I was supposed to do. But I've always been connected to nature. And every single opportunity that I get when the weather permits, I'm out here in nature. I'm walking. I have a lot of videos with me being out here in nature, grounding with me. I have a favorite tree that I lay under once I finish walking, and I lay out my blanket under my favorite tree on this trail, and I just lay there. So sometimes I can be out here anywhere from an hour to 2 hours or 3. I've been out here, I can stay out here a long time, especially when it's really beautiful out here. But yeah, family, that's what I want to get on here and just, to just encourage us to stay focused, to really consider or be intentional, because that's one of my favorite words, being intentional about changing our eating habit. Right now, I'm on a 14-day weight loss challenge. And again, let me just reiterate, not just to lose weight because I've gained 20 pounds, but because I need to get my body back into alignment. This extra 20 pounds on me is not my norm. And I know that I need to challenge myself to sever ties with some of the old eating habits that I have implemented in the last year for various reasons. And I need to get myself back focused so that I can put my body back into alignment and back into the most healthiest state that it should be in for my height and for my frame. So that's one of the reasons why I titled it 14 days. And the 14 days to me is just me getting my body time to heal, to rejuvenate, to get into ketosis, where I'm in a fat burning stage, where I can share some of this water retention and all that stuff. So it's just really the 14 days, really just a jump start. But just living a healthy lifestyle, period, is what my focus is on. Really changing, how you doing? Really changing what I eat, what I put in my body. And I have been doing that for about a year. I don't eat hardly or nearly as much meat as I used to. Don't do any frying of foods, but me just really just being mindful of the food that I'm eating, incorporating more fruits and vegetables, which I've always done, but just being, intentional. This time it's really being intentional about what I'm eating, what I'm putting into my body, me exercising. That's why I want to start my walk off with my intention prayer, because I think everything needs to be charged. You need to put that type of energy, that type of vibration in the atmosphere, because I believe whatever you're putting out is going to come back to you. So just waking up and just going out willy-nilly and not really just showing gratitude for the day, I think it's just, that's just not what I do. I want to give gratitude to nature for allowing me to be out here, to walk, to have this opportunity, to have the breath to walk and the stamina, to get out here. So that's why I'm intentional about the things that I say and that I do, because I'm grateful to be here. I'm grateful for every day I have an opportunity to gain more wisdom. I am grateful for the opportunity to grow, to shed or sever ties with things that's not healthy for me, shedding or severing ties with old ways of thinking, old ways of doing things, shedding and severing ties with old beliefs, things that I was taught, and just retraining, reprogramming my mind to truth teaching, truth understanding, truth history, history about our culture, about our ancestors, all of that stuff, just really reprogramming what I have been taught. And it's just really, in this time and space that we're in, it's just really the opportunity and the time. I'm so grateful that I have been led or pushed to this direction, to want to seek higher learning, higher understanding, not just higher, but true understanding and knowledge and wisdom. So I'm grateful that I'm in a place that I even, what I'm saying, that I even want to receive and to be able to seek right knowledge, right understanding, right information. Everybody don't want that. Everybody don't want to receive, right information. Everybody, don't want to know the history of the cultural or where they come from or their ancestors. Everyone don't want to, deep dive, and everyone don't want to acknowledge that, hey, we've been tricked, bamboozled. We have been just, trampled upon, lied to, misled, cheated, defeated, stolen from, all of that stuff. And I think it's just to get gratitude, to be able to be in the time and space reality that we're in, that you can seek that information. And not only just seek it, y'all, the information will come to you. The downloads will start coming to you. When you started seeking, you've heard the cliche, when the student is ready, the teacher will come. And if you just have the intention and the thoughts of what you're trying to do, the stuff will just start appearing out of nowhere to you. The information, people would mention a book, or you'll turn on the TV and you have been praying for an answer or clarity for something, and bam, you know what I'm saying? There it is. You be like, what the? That's what I'm talking about. So just to be in a space or in a place where you want where you want to receive knowledge, right understanding, right information, so that you'll be able to cipher it. You'll be able to teach it to your children or your grandchildren, and that you leaving them on a good foundation to start on. That you are giving them the tools, the techniques, and the information and the knowledge that we were not privy to. We were given what they wanted us to learn and to know, but to be able to give this information or this knowledge to our grandchildren and our children is priceless, especially from a place of authenticity, and from a place of, hey, this is really what's happening. This is really what this is and not that. So just being able to give them that knowledge and that understanding, and helping them to build a real solid foundation. And that's what to me is leaving generational wealth to, not just monetarily, money wise, but leaving them generational wealth of knowledge and understanding that they can in turn, teach it and pass it on to their children, and empower, not just pass it on, let me just say, to empower their children, their next generation, so forth and so on, So, yeah, so this, y'all know when I get to talking this well, honey, we just started overflowing with stuff. So that's where I'm at, family. That's this vibe that I'm on. That's where I'm at. That's where my headspace is at. Just to have the discernment for myself, being able to decipher when I hear wrong stuff, being able to make my own decision, being able to know how to pivot, how to move, how to navigate, how to take what I know they say that we're in the age of spiritual awakening, age of Aquarius and all that stuff, and knowledge is going to come and start revealing itself to us. But you got to be in the right headspace to be able to receive that. So that's what's up, family. That's what's going on with your girl. that's my vibe, and I'm being very intentional about who I share that space with, who I am letting into my environment, into my experience, and you better be able to discern people's spirits. You better be able to know when someone is coming into your space, what their intentions are, and be able to pick up on their vibration, because everyone is not coming with the right intention. Everyone is not there for the right reason. So you just got to be able to know that, understand that, decipher that, and know what to do with that. So yeah, guys. Yeah, I'm just trying to be the best person that I can be for myself and for my daughter, for my husband, and that's not a tall order, but that's a lot to, that I'm trying to balance. But it's worth it. It's necessary. So many, we've been, experiencing this life as we know it on earth, and just to now be at our age and coming into awareness of all of this stuff that we thought was true and that we thought was real, and to understand that that's not the case. And, we kind of just behind the eight ball, so to speak. We playing catch up because we just didn't have the techniques, the tools, and the information that is right at our fingertips for us to go and research for ourselves. We just didn't have the information or had the understanding that everything that we was taught or believed was totally fabricated, that it was not truth, and that we were intentionally misled and taken out of our, culture, and taken and had our culture and our knowledge hidden from us. So it's a lot of things that we having to relearn and re-understand and and all that good stuff. So it's a lot, and so you just got to take this time and opportunity and seize this opportunity, to move forward right now where you are, and make a commitment to be better and do better and learn more, and just keep moving. You know what I'm saying? Still keep it moving, keep your joy, keep your peace, keep your happiness, and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's what's up. So yeah, I just wanted to, God, I just feel like laying out on this grass. I just feel like laying out on this grass and just soaking up all of this energy out here, all of this goodness out here, and just laying out here and not being disturbed. So that's what I wish I could do. But I don't even have my blanket in my backpack like I usually do, because I didn't realize it's gonna be this nice out. But yeah, family, that's what I wanted to come on and just invite you all into some of this loveliness, invite you into my day, to send you some good energy, some good vibes, some good love, and all of that good stuff. And yeah, just to connect and see what's going on with y'all, what's good happening in your life and all that good stuff, just to stay connected with like-minded people and stuff like that. So yeah, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to share this time with you guys. And again, if you're coming in for the first time and you seen the video, please like the video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, support your girl. You know it don't cost anything to support your girl, to support my journey, and all that good stuff. So you all do a favor and send some of your friends and family, loved ones over. Go back, and I would just encourage you to go and look at some of my old videos, or current videos, so that you can really just see where my heart is, where I'm coming from, the reason why I started this channel, what my intentions are, to just motivate, to uplift, empower, and to encourage people. And especially for those, let me just throw this in there, and especially those that have been affected or traumatized in some type of way from childhood trauma. So that's what I want to do. I just want to be a face and a voice, not saying that there aren't others. But if you resonate, you resonate. If you connect, you connect. If you align, you align. You know what I'm saying? I don't connect and align with everybody. I'm very receptive and intuitive to people's spirit. And when I come across, somebody I can read they behind straight off the bat, right? I can instantly know when I'm in the presence of someone that's for real, standing on business, or they just full of BS. Me personally, I'm able to do that. So, so I just want to share with you guys. I'm going to finish this walk, drink me some of my water, and then also, guys, tap in tonight. This is my third day. Tap in tonight where I'm going to be cooking another veggie dinner with vegetables. So tap into that. I think I'm going to go on about 4-ish, maybe 4:30. I'm going to start at about 4-ish, about 4:30, I believe, 4:30. I'm going to start that live. So I did one the other day. It went really, really well on my day one. And so I'm just really just vlogging, this 14-day journey with what I'm eating, consuming for throughout the day, which is mostly fruits, juicing or smoothie, and then having some type of vegetables for supper. So I'm just vlogging and just sharing with you guys Yeah, so leave in a comment below what you thought about this video. If you are on a personal health journey, let me know what you are doing so that I can, send you some positive energy and send you some love and all that good stuff and cheer you on. So leave in the comments if you have any questions, if there's any type of content that you would like for me to cover. But I do have a lot of different topics on my channel. I think I have really good content. Why they expanding me, I don't know, but nevertheless, I'm moving forward. So I do have a lot of videos that you can go and watch and just get an understanding of who I am, where I'm coming from, and my purpose and all of that good stuff. So if you're just coming in for the first time, you can just like, okay, that's what's up. That's who she is. That's what she about. Okay, I see you, sis. I see you, girl. So, just to give you just an overview or a synopsis of what I'm all about and what my channel is all about and all that good stuff. So, with that being said, family, I'm going to end it here. But thank you so very much for spending some of your time with your girl out here in nature, doing this nature walk. Don't worry about it. I got you around. I'll walk around. I'll walk around for you. So no worries about that. So yeah, so thank you so very much. I want you all to have a wonderful rest of your day, your afternoon. And remember to always protect your energy with love and light. This is Goddess of Color, and I will see you guys in the next video. Until next time, family, peace and love.